Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Heathrow boss went to bed as airport fire raged and caused misery for thousands. Heathrow's chief executive is facing calls to resign after it emerged he went to bed as the fire that shut down Europe's busiest airport raged. Thomas Woldby delegated the decision to close Heathrow, affecting 300,000 passengers, to his deputy in the early hours of Friday. It also emerged that government ministers and Heathrow bosses were warned 10 years ago that the airport's power supply was a key weakness. Mr. Woldby, who took over as Heathrow's CEO in October 2023, was paid an eye-watering £3.2 million last year, including a £2.2 million bonus. But he chose to sleep instead of working through the night as flames engulfed the airport's main electricity substation. Don't miss! Sky News interrupted for breaking news as National Grid make bombshell statement. The 60-year-old is understood to have been at an event in central London when the power first went out late on Thursday night. The airport's senior management was split into two gold commands as the scale of the crisis became apparent. It was decided just after midnight that Mr. Woldby's command would go to bed, leaving Javier Echave in charge. It is understood Mr. Woldby resumed work at about 7:30 am via telephone and was in his office at 9 am. He said he was proud of the way Heathrow staff had responded to the crisis, but Reform MP Richard Tice branded the CEO idle, incompetent, and a failure, not a leader. He said, Thomas Woldby must be the most out-of-touch, arrogant CEO in UK. He is proud of a Heathrow team who have humiliated the UK. No apology, no proper backup plan. Mr. Tice added, he won't resign, so the board should fire him. Lord Toby Harris, chairman of the National Preparedness Commission, described Heathrow's shutdown, which saw more than 1,300 flights cancelled or delayed, as an enormous failure. He said, it sounds to me like Heathrow Airport was simply not as prepared as it should have been. Read more, GB News Heathrow chaos update as Star says, will be a global laughingstock. Cancellations continue at Heathrow as expected date chaos will end revealed engineer's mistake, may have caused fire which shut Heathrow. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy. It also emerged that a report by the consultancy Jacobs highlighted in November 2014 how electricity outages could shut down Heathrow. The report, published on a government website, warned, even a brief interruption to electricity supplies could have a long-lasting impact as systems can take time to recover. It added, beyond the management of supply and grid services, which lie outside the airport's control, the responsibility for managing electricity supply risk lies with the airport and businesses operating from the airport. While some services can be temporarily supported with generator or battery backups, the key weakness is the main transmission line connections to the airport. Outages could cause disruption to passenger, baggage, and aircraft handling functions, and could require closure of areas of affected terminals or potentially the entire airport. Other major airport hubs have plowed millions into boosting power supplies. Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta Airport in the U.S., the world's busiest, spent $100 million to build 20 backup generators after it lost power in 2017. Energy Secretary Ed Miliband has commissioned an urgent investigation into the power cut. Heathrow's chairman Lord Paul Dayton said an internal review into the power outage, focusing on the airport's crisis management plans, will be chaired by former Labour Transport Secretary Ruth Kelly. However, Mr. Woldby declined to comment when asked whether he should resign over the shutdown. He pledged to look at what we can do better, but rejected criticism that the airport should have had backup systems inline to keep power on after the blaze.